Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm a seventh grade math teacher passionate about technology and using Google tools in my classroom. In the 10 years of my teaching career, I've taught science, math, engineering, and programming. Prior to becoming a teacher, I studied mechanical engineering and worked as an engineer. I'm passionate about teaching others about the ways that Google tools can enhance their instruction. Throughout my career, I've spent time teaching colleagues, teachers from other schools, and teacher candidates from the University of Colorado about the ways that they can use Google tools in their teaching. I've shown them how I've used Google Forms to track parent communication and to analyze classroom responses during group work, how I've used Jamboard to encourage connection and collaboration during hybrid instruction, how I've used Docs for students to submit work, and how Google Classroom has helped me keep it all organized. I would be thrilled to be considered to be a part of the Google Trainer team. And now for my tutorial, I am going to show how to create a Jamboard for practice in graphing. In order to create a Jamboard like this one, the first thing you'll need to do is change the default background from white to this graph paper. You do that by using the Set Background menu option at the top and choosing the option for the blue graph. After that, I created my X and Y axes using the marker tool. The marker tool allows me to choose the color and width of my choice, and by holding down the Shift key, I'm able to make my lines straight. Next, I'm going to use the text box and the caption size to label my X and Y axes. I'm going to label my x-axis as time and my y-axis as distance. Now I'm going to insert a table that I've already created in Google Docs so that all of my students are graphing the same data set. I'm going to indicate that I'd like them to do Maya's graph in green and Hank's graph in red by putting a little bit of color next to each of their names. Next, I'm going to put the instructions on here for my students and remind them to create a distance versus time graph for Maya and Hank. Next, I'm going to put the very first one on here for them so that they know what their starting point is. I'm going to do that again using the marker tool, green for Maya, putting hers right here at 0, 0, and Hank's in red up here at 0, 3. And now my assignment is ready to post in Google Classroom and create a copy for each student.